You were sitting at your desk. And you know it's your time to go. You've said that to yourself over 1,000,000 times. But this time, you know, for sure is real. You are tired. You're just so very tired. Your parents pissed you off like school wasn't bad enough today. You go get the other rope, or the other knife, or the other gun. Whatever you choose to use because you're that desperate. You're ready. You think of it as some game. The first one dead is the one who wins. No one's home. It's the perfect time. You're ready. If you don't do it, you're going to look down on yourself even more forever. You're just going to hate yourself even more. No one knows. No one will know. Well, until later. Instead of getting out a paper and a pen, you get the video camera along with a chair. You're standing on the chair. You decide to go with the rope. You're gone instantly, and there will be no noise. One side of the rope is tied to the top of your fan, and the other is already around your neck. You're in tears. You know it's for real this time. You turn on the video camera, and you just stare at the red blinking upon your eyes. You start to mumble out a few words. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. And I don't know why I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. Please don't blame yourself. Please, I love you both. And tell my siblings the same. I'll see you all very soon. You say sorry to your best friend because you won't be there for him anymore when he needs you the most. You say sorry to everyone you could ever think of, even yourself. You're sorry for not being strong anymore. You're sorry for breaking down. You're sorry for putting them through so much pain in their life. You stare once again at the red light blinking upon your eyes. One foot is off of the chair now, as you begin to say the word goodbye. The remote control is turned off. You click the button off as soon as the light go off. You go off. Both feet are now off of the chair. The chair is on the floor. The room is filled with silence. You're dead. You are gone. There's no going back. Everything is over. You don't have to live in pain anymore, but everyone else will. What about your parents? What will they think? What about your little sister? What are they going to do? You're gone. You're dead. There is no going back. You ended your life because the one person of your dreams only thinks of you as a friend. You ended your life because that one teacher was harder on you than anyone else in the class because she knows that you're going somewhere in life. Your parents are home now. They call your name telling you that they're home, just like they normally do when they get home. But something's different. You don't answer. They get worried. You always answer. Your mom walks up the stairs thinking you're sleeping or showering. When she opens the door, she screams at the top of her lungs and she instantly passes out. Now your little brother comes up after her. He screams, "Daddy, help!" He runs over to you, hitting your leg, begging you to wake up. Wake up! Wake up! Please stop! Wake up! But you don't answer. You're not waking up. You are gone. You are dead. There is no going back. Your dad runs up the stairs, and all he can do is stare. He's watching his baby girl swing back and forth on a rope. He sees the video camera, and he sees the chair, but he doesn't move. He's as stiff as a board. He cries. Your dad never cries. He picks up the phone and dials 911. He can barely mumble the words, "My daughter committed suicide," out of his mouth. Your little brother stares at your dad. Your dad hangs up and your little brother jumps into his arms, crying harder than ever. He's too young to understand completely, but he knows you're gone. You're dead. There is no going back. Everything is over. The cops finally arrive. They push your dad and your brother out of the room and sit them in the living room. They take your body down off the ropes and lay you on a stretcher. They cover your body and out you go, just like that. You're gone. You're dead. And there is no going back. Nothing is the same. 2 weeks have passed and your mom still stares out the window more than half the day. Sometimes even the whole day. Your little brother, he still hasn't returned to school. Your dad was forced to go to work so he can pay the bills for all of your wake and funeral. Eventually, they found the strength to go into your room. Your door hasn't been opened for months. The rope is still laying on the floor from where the cops have cut it and placed it. And the video camera is still sitting on the table. They don't even dare to watch the video. It will never be seen. They slowly pick up the rope and throw it into the garbage. Chills run up their spine. Your mother is basically in tears. They brush off your bed and make it neat like they used to every morning when you went to school. Your bed was made and your room was clean. Now they shut the door and it remains shut. Your school is still in distress. You thought no one cared and you thought no one noticed you. Yeah, the girl who said no to being your lab partner, she cuts every single night because she thinks it's your fault you died. The boy that tripped you by accident and didn't say sorry, yeah, he's in suicidal therapy 5 days a week in a hospital because he feels a smile could have saved your life and he didn't give that to you. The teacher that was so hard on you that day, she quit her job because she felt she wasn't suited enough to teach anybody. You're gone. You're dead. There's no going back. 4 years have passed, and your little brother is now 15 years old. He started a club in his school dedicated to you. Secrets is what he calls it. The club is formed for kids to speak their hearts without anyone judging them. They can say anything they want to, and talk about anything they needed to. If they were suicidal, they always had someone to talk to. That was your problem. You didn't want to talk to anybody. You had everything bottled up inside of you. You acted as if you were the happiest kid on the planet. And you had the perfect life. You played that character oh so very well that you even started to believe it. You would be so happy, and as soon as you laid in bed at night, the thoughts came back. A little fight between you and your parents could have set you off. With everything inside of you bottled up for years, it hit your limits. You're gone, and you're dead, and there's no going back. Your room will never be occupied. Your mom still cries every single night. Your dad isn't as strong as he used to be, and your little brother will never grow up with you by his side, moving him in the right direction. Your best friend is still torn up. Your school now has a club dedicated to you, so teens will not make the same mistake you did. Your life was so precious, and you took it all away in a blink of an eye. All you needed was a smile. That's all you really needed. And since you're gone, just now, people show they cared. Even though people have always cared. You were way too upset to ever see that. You were just too caught up in the fact that you thought no one cared. When the truth was, more people cared about you than you ever thought they would. Your town will never be the same. A girl is gone. A special girl who thought nobody cared. Everyone cared. I promise you. They care. They always have cared. I love you. They love you. We love you. And no matter what, we always will.